Good morning, everybody.
Hey,
Well,
hello.
welcome to Wake Up HEX on Discourse Syndicate. This is the crew without KNTX, and we have one more tree here. Das Baum, welcome.
Hello, Dustbaum.
What's going on, guys?
Howdy, Wales.
How's everybody
The
doing?
Wales.
DJ
And
Crypto
hello,
Matic.
everybody.
Hey, I'm live from London, not on my usual setup, so the sound is probably
Nice.
terrible. And also, the camera on this laptop is only streaming from the waist down.
Please,
I
let's
don't
see.
know.
Show feet.
Of course,
Show
Papa would
feet.
say, let's see.
Look, really, when you see like this,
Oh, yeah.
I have to like.
What?
Why?
Why?
No sense.
Smart
This
design
is really
decisions.
smart.
Push it back.
So it's the DJ laptop. It's particular
Oh.
for
So
sound
they
and
can-
whatever, but they put the camera in the wrong place.
Well, I think they want people to look at the
So
ones
the
and
boss
twos or whatever.
sees you typing.
Yeah.
Right.
Keystrokes, not the other kind of strokes.
Keystrokes only.
Very
This
nice.
is really weird.
These strokes
Hey, guys.
only.
Hi, how you doing? Nice.
So yeah, I'm in my little hotel room, self-isolating now, following the rules or whatever. And tonight, hopefully, the PCR test results come in, and then I'm free to roam.
Hope you pass your test.
Yes.
Good luck. Right. Don't fail.
Good luck. Yeah. If this shit is positive, I'm going crazy.
I will let everyone should know we have
Is it the
sacrificed our
multi-choice
kinetics
test?
tokens. Sacrificed the kinetics tokens. We're expecting some pulse swap, not called pulse swap tokens in return.
Nasal
No
swab
expectations.
No
Not financial advice.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, I'm
Do we
pulling
have
a
an-
Wales only. I can even turn on some Telemundo here if you like.
Oh, we have some authorities here.
Oh,
Hello,
oh, oh.
Captain.
Look, authorities. Listen to this guy.
Please
Careful,
don't,
careful.
don't shut us down.
Don't- Das Bomb, you've been conspicuously absent from the voice chat of late. Why do you think you can escape our feeding frenzy of crazy people just in time to answer all of their pleb questions? Please, why have you done this to me?
I'm busy. It's just that. I'm busy. I have shit to do in my life.
Sucks to be you, Papa. Listen,
Uh,
find another value add proposition. Start streaming or something. Because that's hard.
I looked into the chats every now and then when I have time, like when I'm just waiting in the car for 15 minutes or so. But other than that, I was just busy. Driving around, dealing with my car, dealing with the dentist, dealing with the house, dealing with other shit. It's just busy work that needs to be done every day.
all of your stories,
Meh.
you have such a smile on your face every time you relay your life to us. It's like there's so much comedy to be had. I was climbing a rock.
It's not. I hate
dentist,
dealing with shit. I hate it.
don't
I know I
like-
have to do it, but I hate
yeah,
it.
I'm the same
Yeah.
way, dude. Like my life is like tatters outside of
Mm.
like what people get to see, or like it's just I don't care. I just don't care. You know, it's like parking tickets, whatever. Like just all that menial stuff, except for like laundry, like things you gotta get
Well,
done.
Most of the stuff has been in preparation for the HEX gathering, though. Like I got a new suit, ties, stuff. I don't know. Getting the
Is it a formal
tickets,
affair?
preparing
You have
for
to-
getting to London, doing all the shit around that. So yeah,
But
it
Das
takes
Bomb,
a lot of time.
is it a formal affair? Must you match tie with handkerchief at this type of
Yeah.
meeting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Really?
It's full on.
I don't think so. Everybody will come as they
cocktail
want to.
attire.
Okay, you can tell the classless fools by the color of the suit that they
Oh,
choose
no,
to be
bro.
their only suit.
I
Count how
heard
many
they
black
made-
suits that you
I
see.
heard they made RG actually buy clothes, so I'm not sure that's the case.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
So I don't know. You might want to reconfirm that. Sounds like it's a pretty snazzy affair.
Yes. I
Yeah,
heard
it's in
that
a, like, in
RG
a-
will be sporting a tan and taupe ensemble. Yeah.
The venue is very
Apparently-
A
nice,
cravat,
though.
a cravat of red crimson.
Apparently,
an
Richard
old
Hart is supposed
Victorian,
to be
house.
in some new crazy clothing as well. The highest of stake Twitter alluded to something like that.
Yeah, I guess that should be expected.
That's in a nice old Victorian house, so it's pretty fancy. Fancy location.
Fancy
Very
and
nice.
schmancy.
Yes, looking forward to it. It's really
Very
good.
nice.
So what does it say about our community that it's not sold out?
Hmm.
It says that
can't
there's a
believe it's not
secondary
sold
market.
A
And
little
there
bit
will be
sad.
scalpers there to say,
Right.
"I got
Either
two.
or.
I got two."
Either people are very really spending their money to buy this dip, and they're saying we'll catch you next time, Richard, or what Papa said, which is kind of crazy.
I have
there
the
will be
best excuse
scalpers.
ever. England is a somewhat shitty situation to travel to right now. Like everybody who is coming from Europe would have to spend, and especially if they're not backed, they have to spend like 10 days or so, or 5 if they get reduced, or if they try to go around Ireland, then it's still like a few days. You can't just hop in, hop out. And for most of the people, I believe, that are still working, that are still have their life, especially around December, it makes it really hard to get to the event. And on top of that, you don't know where it is. So you're like, eh.
Yeah.
You chose unwisely. You have a
Yeah,
30,
that's a
30
pretty
hour
good. That's a
commute.
pretty good reason. I'm gonna have to go with yours.
I say y'all got drug pulled.
Right.
Drug pulled.
pretty
You can
much.
take that to the bank. Yes.
And then there is the price. So apparently I got one of the last kits that were like for 20, 30 pounds. And everybody else who is ordering them only now has to pay like 60 or 80 pounds to get the PCR kit.
Yeah.
What happened there? I don't understand.
Well,
I'm
paying
so confused about that.
north of 200 pounds just for
Whoa.
various testings here. So that's
Wow.
a couple thousand hex.
Early adopters are not getting rewarded there, huh?
But I mean, yeah, the travel is bad, and you have to spend extra nights for the self-isolation. But then again, it's a once in a lifetime situation. We're not doing this every year, so I think that's worth the sacrifice.
That's what you think.
Yeah, I
See you
hope
in
we
1
do
year.
That's
do
just
it
me.
every year. Yeah, I hope we do it every year. We do something like it every year. Right. I mean, so the reason I say that is because, I've already experienced like in real time Vegas Hexic in action. Like,
Yeah.
it's a different ball game altogether because you have a whole group of like-minded people just trying to have a good time and being positive. I mean, I've never been around anything like that. I don't think anybody has, no matter how good their life has been. Like, this is like some next level shit. You know
I
what
don't know,
I mean?
man. I saw the Grateful Dead once.
Yeah, I don't think this is equivalent, bro. I'm
No?
sorry. Yeah,
Oh
no.
man.
Yeah,
Better
this
drugs now.
well, that and people with money, not just a bunch of hippie losers that are trying to score drugs.
Oh.
I got two.
Just saying,
Okay.
different situation, different class of people, different mentalities, right? It's almost like the perfect setup for something major. So it's nice to see, right? And I think when people get around that, they take things slightly more seriously, and not in a negative way, but in a positive way. So that's what I'll tell you guys, because you guys haven't been around a bunch of Hexicans yet, but I think your minds will be changed moving forward. So yeah, it's legit, man.
So since I haven't been in the channel for the last week or two, so what happened? What did I miss?
You
What's
can't
what's the
rewrite
rundown?
history. You were definitely in the channel. You mean the Telegram channel or this channel?
No, the voice chat or whatever
Oh, the voice
you
chat.
said in the beginning. Like, so what happened?
Let me see. Insane. Lots of people have lots of problems. Lots of very strange things coming out of the woodwork. Lots of questions. None of them particularly have any foundation in any kind of stream of consciousness to do with Hex and Pulse. A lot of shoo, get out type of things going on. You could have helped out a little bit, Dustbomb, a little bit. Also, we have people that have gone, there's a cycle. You stay around the chat long enough and you just go insane. So we've got a couple of old, regulars that have just kind of gone a little bit stir crazy, and they have interesting ideas about juggling of pulse points and trying to exchange them for the next shiny new thing that we had to quash that type of discussion. And then the rest is just silence.
Yeah, Pulse Swap was the most recent, right? Someone was also asking, is there
not
Telegram
called-
chat for Pulse Swap? Any links? So it's not
Yep.
going to be called that. I read that on Twitter,
Yep.
and there is no chat for that. It's just something that somebody somewhere is maybe developing, and we don't know any details about it at all.
Yes.
So
We
no chat.
know that's nearly developed, right?
Up, get your phone, Peter.
Yeah.
It's a tax man.
Hello, Peter. It's your
No,
tax
no.
broker.
No. It's not the time of the tax man.
Texas.
It's mostly March. In the
No
year,
advancements in Texas. Nothing.
But didn't they say like
no
3
news.
to 4 weeks before mainnet launch? And they also said maybe middle of January, which could mean that mainnet launches in February. That's good
The
news.
rolling estimate, yes.
There was on 2 streams ago or so. Richard Hart said it himself. A few 2-3 weeks testnet, and then if everything's fine,
Yeah.
mainnet in a month. But that if is those 4 more weeks. So
Yeah, that's
might be
very
in a
true.
month, might be in 6 months. Like you cannot work with that.
Take as long as you want, Richard. Take as long as you need.
But the sooner
Not
the
too
better,
long.
right? Not too long. Not too long.
But
Please,
tomorrow.
not too long. Not 5 weeks.
Not 5 weeks.
I mean, one thing I'll say is that we know, you can't rush perfection, right? And if anything else can be remotely close to HEX in terms of how it operates, because we can't, like, the price action is not going to be the same, right? But how it operates and it not being down and stuff like that, that's supremely important, right? Because it's very hard to make software for that reason. I mean, you see these major sites go down all the time. So that's important stuff.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, sorry to be the bearer of logic or whatever, but yeah, man. As long as it like the longer it takes, the better it's gonna be.
Oh yeah. That's what
Right.
my wife says.
Yeah, there you go. Women
Yep.
usually know what's right. So
Yes.
pay attention
At
for
my
once.
age, at my age,
For
software is
once.
very easy. It's the hardware that's difficult.
Right.
14 pulse point for $1 today.
Jeez.
Oh, we're getting
Says
rich. That's gotta be
Bozzy
the price, right,
78.
Mom?
14 pulses.
But
14
there's gonna be some day that Richard says like
This is great.
You won't get any pulse points
Oh.
from now on or something like that.
No.
And
it's never.
I guess there will be still people sending stuff into that address.
It slowed down actually recently.
You did? Huh?
Yeah, like I checked yesterday, or was it yesterday? Whenever it was, I streamed last. I can't even remember. It's probably yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was Monday. We checked on stream, and there wasn't that much going on. It was either on stream or after stream. I can't remember, but we checked, and it finally slowed down. Hold on, let me look because I got the address because I signed
Yeah.
Wallace in my
guys,
MetaMask.
This is really a momentous occasion. As DJ Cryptomatic aptly said, it really is 14 pulses day. 14 pulses for $1 day. This is awesome.
This is
This is
big.
like the corner streetwalkers like discount.
Literally,
14
yeah.
pulses for $1. 14 pulses. Okay.
Literally though, right? Because that's all people are getting today. That's all you get.
That's the real question to ask people. Not do you know T-shares? Do you know what 14 pulses are?
Right. Most people aren't gonna know.
You have to show them.
Yeah, by
So-
the way, 14 pulses, 14 swap. That should be the name.
That's what I said before. Hey, Peter, you now wait. You ripped off my ripoff of you, which is a double ripoff, and that's pretty cool. Because I said I said Club 14, and you
Club
said
14.
14
But
pulse, right?
on the Hex Asians,
14 swap.
I typed it into the chat sooner than you said it.
I didn't
So-
read it though. I'll give you full credit. You win. You're the witmaster of the day. I've got nothing. I'll always I always bow down to your brain power there, Peter. I know you're the greatest troll that we ever had in the Hex Asians chat for sure.
Me.
Okay, you don't want it? I'll give it to someone else.
I thought Diraj is the master troll.
No,
He
he's
is
a
pretty good.
member of the cast. You don't come in, so
That is true.
yeah, he's the golden mic man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I take it. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, Bibikadas Baum, any final closing words regarding last Thursday's stream with Crypto Bow? Because that received quite a lot of backlash and negative critiques in the community on Telegram, on Twitter. And then each time I try to defend it by saying, like, we always wanted to have somebody that is anti-hex to come on the show so we can debunk his arguments, but still people said we shouldn't have given him the time, etc. Do we have an official statement to
We
that?
didn't. Oh, we didn't talk. So he was busy. I was busy. Like we didn't have any contact after that.
Okay.
Don't let too
It was
much time
just-
go by, please, until you put that to bed with him.
Well,
Please,
it's
please,
gonna be
please.
at least another 1 or 2 weeks.
Well, just write him
because-
a message and say, look, I can't talk now, but would like to talk to you in a couple of weeks. That's it. Don't let it get any more oxygen, please. Otherwise, he says, see, those Hexicans took me on their show, and then they ghosted me before I could actually prove my point. Blah. And we have a hater
Yeah, well,
that
look,
gains traction.
here's the thing.
Nah.
It's on record that he sucks at debating. He doesn't know what he's talking about, and it's really that simple. So, we can let it down nice, but we don't have to sit here and act like we got to bend over for this guy because we don't.
Wales
No.
only. Wales only. It's confirmed that he's a master debater, and you're a cunning linguist.
Sure. Yeah.
Is
Let him keep master debating somewhere else.
Yeah, pretty much.
master debating and
You get
cunning
it now.
linguist.
You get it now. Yeah, you get it now. Peter the penny just dropped, and Peter
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
You know, my English skill is not that on your level. Let's
Of
say
course
that.
not. We're
just
just
slightly above, I'm sure.
We're just joking each other.
Yeah.
But I should throw you into jail for that, right?
No,
So
no.
Regarding the
No.
negative feedback, like
Be good.
if somebody can do it better, come onto the stream. Everybody who has feedback like this, make your stream, bring somebody better on, or come on the stream, defend, help us out here. Like this, I just came in just a month or so ago or 2, and I just started doing stuff with the stream here. If you feel like this should be changed, help us out.
Yeah.
Get
I think it's
more
great.
people to interview, and I think it's good to see the other perspective. You sharpen your saw. You get to see the other side. It's always good to have you battle tested, to always be on the edge, to have that other perspective, so you know what you're going into.
Baum, I
That's-
want to thank you though for getting us this insight and taking the temperature of the market and see how far we've come. Unfortunately, what you brought us was a rectal thermometer rather than an oral thermometer to check the temperature of the market. So let him do his thing. Well done to you. We handled it as best we could. We're looking forward to getting, like you said, a much more worthy adversary on this chat. Definitely punching lower than what Richard would ever have or ever consider talking to. We can pick up the pleb level type of guys. Let's find out somebody that may be worthy to go up in rank, to go provide questions up to Richard maybe someday.
Yeah, again, I mean, it's about being able to have a civil discourse at least, right? Throwing the same crap our way over and over and over isn't adding any value. So, people just got to do better than that. And that's just what it boils down to. You can't have people sitting up here spitting the same nonsense that's been debunked stream after stream. right? Like that also is just a complete waste of time. Nobody's going to benefit from that. So it's a hard balance to find. It's a hard situation to try to find a balance, shall I say, because it's just not easy, right? Because we're dealing with a space that really doesn't know anything, and I think it's important to remember that.
Oh
I mean,
God,
like nothing.
Captain is spitting fire.
This is
Shots
tame
fired.
for him, though.
I wasn't watching.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of debates, I find it funny that when I
Yes,
go
I
out
do.
of the space of HEX streams and watch general finance channels, and one that I watched most recently was Family Office. There was somebody on it that discussed DeFi. I forgot her name, whatever. You'll find it. It's one of the last videos if you watch Family Office. And she was just resonating the same thing that Wales Only has been talking for months, that the old financial legacy system is just starved for yield. They just don't know where to go, where to put their money. Everything's in the negative, and they just can't get it.
Oh my God! Welcome, Hank.
Henry,
Welcome back.
What's up, brother?
to what do we owe this honor, Lord Henry of Hex?
Thought I'd come and say hello. I thought I'd come and debate how crap Hex is, you know.
Oh, okay.
Fair arguments.
Price is down.
He's a cunning linguist too.
Yeah. Now you got it, Peter.
No, I thought I'd just pop in and say hello.
Welcome. Haven't seen you for
It's been a while.
Quite a spell.
Been a
at
while.
least few weeks.
I think
Yeah.
from 40 cents, wasn't it?
Yeah. I just sold it all the way down. I thought I'd come back in now.
Great job, Henry. Thank you.
Let's pump it up again.
Yeah, come on, guys. Let's get it higher again.
Oh. Looks like you've got your winter wear on now. You can't
It's
afford
very,
the
very cold in the UK. So anyone.
Oh,
Kinetics in the
my
house.
Oh my gosh!
God.
Kinetics.
Oh,
Who is this
look who it
person?
is.
He's driving to the UK.
Look on the street, Plap. Watch the street.
Wait a minute. He's driving on the wrong side of
On
the road if
left-hand
it's
side,
England.
yeah.
I know. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. I got my little water boat truck thingy, so I'm paddling my way all the way to the UK. So, coming to see you, Henry. Coming to see
Coming
you.
to see me. Cool.
He's coming
Well, I had
after
to
you.
buy. I had to buy I had to buy a truck that could not only drive on land but also in the water. So when I get to Henry Island, I've got a way to doodle around the bays, you know.
But can you
Doodle?
go past the missile turrets?
he knows the
No,
he knows the codes.
The bay
I
is
was
mine.
gonna say, man. I was gonna say, me and Henry have already worked these details out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you guys. I saw it say, "Wake Up X with Just Crew," and I said, "Well, I'm gonna ruin that title." So
You're now a
Well
guest
done. Well
host.
done.
I'm now a guest on my own show. I no longer I am no longer the captain.
there you go.
Oh, now Markable shows up.
Look at me.
Ooh.
I am the
Wow.
captain now.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Marco
love
was
it,
hanging
guys.
out in the chat, and then he sees Kinetics, and Henry's like, "Me too. I want
Yeah,
to." Hi,
No.
guys.
And Henry sent me a message and he said, "Are you going to go on?" And I said, "I don't know, man." And he said, "I'll come on if you do." And so now I'm here. I'm here for Henry.
Is that a threat or a
Obviously, he
promise?
didn't.
What is this Friday hangout?
Oh, man.
Guys, I'm really excited. I'm finally recovered. I get to go hang out with some really cool cats for a little while. It's a very, very short trip for me, but still gonna be a
Richard
good time.
doesn't like cats.
Are you on your way to London now, Kinetics?
Yeah, I'm about to board a plane here in about probably an hour from now.
Oh, cool.
So, and then I get to travel a whole 17 hours.
Be fun.
Damn.
Lovely.
Okay.
When are you going home?
That's
So I'll be there. I arrive early, the first, your first, and then so it's like 7 a.m. in London, and then I leave like 9:30 in the morning, December 3rd. So I'm not there for very long.
Bro, the after
Like
party's
this.
gonna mess you up, man.
Yeah, you're gonna get the jet
And I'm gonna
lag.
come back and sleep for a week. It'll be another week without a kinetic show
Another
on the
week
show.
off.
Yep, exactly right.
Are you gonna get the
But
jet
it'll be
lag
worth it.
jab?
Are you just not going to sleep? Just going to
No,
party all the way through?
No, I had one of my businesses spring for first class so I can lay out. So
Nice.
I'll be able to sleep.
Nice.
Ah.
Kinetics is evolving from tech streamer to travel vlogger.
Solid.
I've traveled so much in the last few months. But
And he's
kibosh
gone.
on this pretty
And he's-
soon. I'm gonna slow my roll.
It has been a little brutal.
I do not want to be a travel vlogger.
Oh,
yeah, and thank you for the $5, Alan. It will be well spent on
Yeah,
on I don't know what you're doing.
On whatever.
On
Right.
it will be spent on scar tests.
On catheters.
on
Yeah.
on documentary, I think. And what's the progress with that? Do we have Morgan Freeman already?
course.
Yeah, he's just in the background.
we're still talking. There's some really cool prospects that we've come up with. I'm not gonna say anything until there's like something solid. But Morgan Freeman's a good one, but there might be someone more relevant, younger, more relatable,
James Earl
more
Jones.
relevant.
James Earl Jones. That's
That's almost too. It's almost too dramatic.
yeah, he is very dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay. Mark Hamill.
Get worlds only.
No.
I heard Papa B's
You know
really
him?
cheap if you want to use him.
Come on
Mark
now.
Hamill, that's like the Thor guy?
Wait, you don't know
Mark
who Mark Hamill
Hamill
is, Peter?
is-
Oh. for
Have
shame.
you ever seen Star Wars?
Part of me wants to do.
Okay, yeah. You mean okay, yeah.
Since he's
Yeah. Okay, what character did he play, Peter? Go ahead.
Look, they didn't have Star Wars until 2 years ago in the Eastern Bloc. So.
That's also true.
It's all new.
The only Star Wars we know is when Reagan took us on in space.
What?
What?
They didn't get that news either, Papa.
No.
They just did it.
breaking news.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Star Wars program going into effect in the Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, right. We duck and cover. We don't know why. Star Wars.
But he's too old. Like
I
Who's
agree.
too old?
I agree.
70 years. I don't know.
You know,
I don't
you
know.
know who I'd really like to see personally. Who my new favorite is right now, because he's relevant. Is Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Rudd.
I got a couple 1 degree of
I know the
separation
name.
from Mr. Rudd.
A lot of people would just watch for the name.
I
Ant-Man.
don't even remember his voice.
Ant-Man.
He is Ant-Man, yeah.
Actually, it's very funny, but he used to work with a friend of mine to do weddings and bar mitzvah parties. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Can we bring the birthday girl up here? It's your birthday today. He used to do that shit. And then he hit it big, and my friend didn't. The end of story.
Is your friend a little bit bitter now?
He is, but he's got lots of money, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Just takes a money
It's
bath
fine.
every day. You know what I mean, Henry, right? Yeah?
It's
Being
okay.
like
Makes-
basically having no personality but lots of money. You would definitely
Yeah.
understand this, right? Yes,
Good, mate.
of course. Yeah. I'm not
What?
getting into Henry Island anymore, am I? You never were, Papa.
How dare you?
You never were.
The turrets are set to Papa.
Huh.
I'll invite you,
Hex
whether you get
fan
through
network. What
the
about
security
Chris
or not.
Pratt?
Ooh, I like Chris Pratt. I like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt would
Me
be
too.
a good one.
Mm.
I like Paul Rudd though because he's super relevant right now. And well, let's find out who People's Sexiest Man of the Year is at the end of next year, and maybe we'll use him.
That was funny.
Yeah.
How about the Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds?
I was just about to say Ryan Reynolds. He would be fantastic, man. That'd
He
be
already
great.
was sexiest man alive, though. He's not gonna be
That
it
was
again.
two, that was last year.
Deadpool.
Yeah, he was last year's sexiest man alive.
Why couldn't it be a woman? Tripod has the right idea.
Because you want a deep sounding voice.
A deep
So
sounding
lots
woman.
of bass.
That's the best one.
There's something.
Sorry, I'm laughing, but
You guys looking for a woman lumberjack or what?
The man with the golden mic.
Make sure his voiceover is done with the golden mic.
Isn't it called a lumberjacklin?
what's the name? Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah,
Got a good deep
RG3
voice.
says
So.
deep voice. Oh, I'm not gonna say that, Finn Bear. I'm not gonna repeat that. I don't want to call them misogynist.
Deep voice. I'd be stupid. You know how they be saying the V's like W's? It's mad funny.
You know, it's always
Yeah.
much more funny when we have someone to explain it, Wales. That's always the best.
You're welcome.
welcome.
I just like to be sure people are on the
Jason
same page, bro.
Momoa.
Yeah.
Thank you, Will.
Jason,
There you go. There you go. But
like
is his
Jason
voice?
good.
Is
He's
his
got a good
voice
voice.
really? No.
I think he's got quite a good voice.
Yeah, it's good, but is it recognizable? Right?
Mm.
It's like
Well, that depends. So there's two levels of narration. You can pay a lot for a good voice actor to just do the voice, or you can pay them an extremely high amount to have their face actually show up on camera and have them sit in front of the camera and it go in and out of the narration over the top of the video, the B-roll.
oh, you mean
So,
you got him like in a
depends on-
black room with a stool and they like go around with all the still shots and say,
Yeah,
that's
Papa,
bullshit."
someone kicked that fucker.
I wish I could, man. Peter, kick him.
Come on.
I don't know half of these people you guys are talking about, so it's cool.
Peter, why haven't you kicked him yet?
That's all right.
Kick him.
It doesn't matter. I can do it.
Papa
do
Bean
it.
is
I'll just
with you.
remove it.
Thank you.
It just takes me a second. It's not a safe
That's fine.
while I'm driving to remove Papa B. But Andy's
We're
good.
all about delayed gratification here, so it's fine.
There we go, that's
Hemsworth
right.
is a pretty good option, actually. He has a pretty solid
Who is?
voice. Chris Hemsworth.
Oh yeah.
He has a
Yeah.
pretty solid voice.
Hex Huddle.
Yeah.
Can you
It's
bring up Hex?
recognizable.
Can you bring up Hex Huddle's previous
Heart swap
comment
is
about me
apparently
not
a new
laughing?
name.
No, before that.
Let me. Yes.
So the reason I look like a retard is because I have braces, but you probably can't see them.
Nah, I cannot see them.
I
They are
thought you
clear.
were thinking about Texas, so.
So I'm looking more German than usual now.
There is
Just,
no fun fact about Germany. There is no fun in Germany. Go back to
I'm
work.
looking very serious with the braces.
There's no fun in Germany. They're too stoic. They don't know how to have a good time. Too serious.
Yeah. Are we bringing
I'm
Papa
gonna
B
be like
back,
this
or-
for another year, and I'm gonna switch them out every 4 to 6 weeks. It's and they're gonna shift my teeth into position.
Hey, Kinetics.
Are they together or together? I don't know. Maybe.
Kinetics. you check the private chat?
Well, are they sharing a hotel room or, you know?
Good question.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, Markable. I'm bringing you cash too, by the way, Markable. I'll pay you under the table. But
Oh, that's
go ahead,
perfect.
Markable. Yeah, well, let everyone
Yeah.
know, man. Let everyone know the good news.
Yeah, I wanted to check in with you first before we announce anything. But
Yes, we are good to go now.
I've been talking with KNTX over the past 3 weeks, figuring out a way to get the whole event to everyone of the community. And I'm bringing one of the leading live stream experts of the Netherlands, who happens to be a friend of mine. We're driving with a big van to London to make sure that everything gets live streamed, so everyone will kind of be at the event.
Nice.
So I'm bringing 2 big cameras. There will be like a live stream hub where he directs the shots, and we'll see how we set it up. It's all pretty on the go because the venue was announced so late and all that. But we're gonna make it happen, and
The cameras at
there
the
will
same
be a
time, you
live
mean?
stream.
So you can switch in between? Like,
Yeah. There will be different
Yeah,
angles. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Wow.
To follow up that outstanding news, just a friendly reminder that I'll be streaming with Justice Hill today. And he's
Yes.
a football player for the Baltimore Ravens.
The Justice Hill.
Oh,
The
nice.
Justice Hill, correct? Yeah. And basically we're gonna try to get his pals to join us at some point. That's the objective. Just try to have a regular conversation with regular people about crypto and what it's supposed to be. We just try to take a new route, right? We're trying to do this outbound messaging thing. So, you know, figured pick up that baton and try to make it happen. So let's see how it goes.
He has
It's
the
the
hex
best time
eyes
to
on
onboard,
Yeah,
by
that's
the way.
cool.
Every time we are on an all-time high, I don't like to onboard people, and I'm just like silent.
Mm-hmm.
But when we are in a dip, I'm more comfortable talking to people like, hey, now might be a good time to jump in,
Right.
especially
Literally.
70% down.
Yeah. Literally.
The last time we had the prolonged no ATH kind of situation like this, it was for all 170 days or so, almost 200.
Oh, right,
And
right.
we are roughly half in now, 70 days. We are obviously over the doubling
Right.
average, the average. But since it's an average, like you cannot say that it's gonna be snap on every time on the day.
Yeah. We can quadruple after pulse launch.
It's also so silly to see people sell millions right now. It's good for everybody who's onboarding, but everybody who owns HEX for me, it's really hard to grasp the concept. Like, why would you try to cash out millions now and then miss out on the duplication? That seems so
Yeah.
silly.
Yeah, I agree.
And does about like if you stake around, I don't know, above 2 millions, it can
2 million what? 2 million HEX USD?
2 million
What are we
hex, 2
talking
million
about?
hex. You can have basically like really nice monthly salary from that.
Yes.
I have a theory, Dustbomb. I have a theory, and that it has to do with taxes, of course. Now, in every other year with crypto, people dump and then buy back in December. Why not do it now and specifically drive the price down, then wash trade and get more hex on the way back up? That way you take a loss.
But is it really that much more? Like if I look on the market, the amount of HEX has been going down on in general, right? I haven't looked at the liquidity pulse in a while, but how much is there? HEX stat should show that.
How much pulse is there?
Yeah. Sorry, how much HEX is in the liquidity
pool?
Pools. P-U-O-O-L.
There's a lot of FUD, and there's a lot of FUD from people you wouldn't necessarily expect FUD from, which makes me think that it's more that these people want to buy before they know that the copy's coming. Like, they want the prices to be low. They want you to sell your bags. They want you to sell your bags cheap. Like exactly the same that happened when the Pulse launch was going on, and they sold the price down to stop people getting more Pulse after day 5. Like it, and you can see it on, like, I see some bigger names on Twitter, especially, who are being very negative around price and saying price is going down. It's they're flooding new people out of the market, and they can buy it up when they want. They can set the prices.
Yep.
So don't fall for FUD, people. It's happened many times before. It'll happen many times again.
Okay, here we go. Liquidity in HEX is 156 million, and liquidity USDC is 26 million USD. So the last time I checked, it was like 80 million HEX. But so basically, you doubled the liquidity, which also makes sense because the price went down roughly 50-70%. So if you are staked, though, you're still making that 30% APY, and you're getting on top the penalties, and you don't have to sit in front of your PC and just gambling, because you don't know. Like if you have the what is it called? The backside, the after side. What's the term in English? That you know the past.
Hindsight.
Hindsight.
Yeah, hindsight is 20/20.
If you look with hindsight at the 30-45 cent top, right now you're thinking, oh yeah, I should have sold everything, bought back lower at 20 cent or 15 cent, and this was the best trade ever. But you only know this now. When you are in this area of the 40 cent, this is just speculation, and you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if it's just a 20% dip. You don't know if it's 80% dip. Like, everything can happen, and the whale could have just bought it up to $1, and that could have been the top. Like, you don't know what's going to happen, and you cannot sell all your position. Otherwise, you're going to get wrecked. You're just going to left behind.
Every time you trade, well, especially in the UK, it's a taxable event. So, like, if you want to pay tax when you sell, and then tax if you buy again, especially if you're going from another currency into another currency, like, it's illogical. It doesn't make any sense unless you need the money. You need the money, fair enough. Sell, buy whatever you want.
But it depends on the country, though. So there is also the possibility that you do live like in Dubai or whatever, and don't have the taxable event. So let's assume it's even the best case scenario. You're a trader. You're just gonna lose. You're betting on red, basically. And then with hindsight, you say, oh yeah, it was the best decision ever. But when you're in HEX, you're making that stable APY, and you're earning every day more than you could with the stress of having to be in front of the PC and constantly worrying, is my trade still feasible? What's my P&L and so on? It's so much better to do other stuff. And I tweeted about that the other day. That just came to me like, hey, we are doing so much which has not to do with trading, and we do have the time to do the streams, to do what KNTX is doing with setting up the Nimcrats and setting up moving to Puerto Rico, was it?
I'm not going to Puerto Rico, but a lot of people are.
But a lot of people are, yeah. You know, dealing with making this awesome documentary, doing the HEX party, doing the road trips and everything. Like, we have so much time which is not spent on trading and looking at the chart. We do have people like Wales Only who do other charts, but that's like more value than just looking at the trading chart.
Yep.
I like to think so. Thank you.
It's really big. Oh, by the way, Wales, I'm not announcing anything to anybody, but Jay wants to do like a weekly show with you where you guys do like the macro together.
Yeah, we actually talked about that last night. Yeah, we talked about that last night, and we came to an agreement. Yeah, it's gonna be like 2 times a month. Once before the end of the month, and once after the beginning of the following month, because that's when all of the major macro events happen, and then definitely quarterly, because there's a lot of stuff that happens on a quarterly basis, just to kind of go through the process of educating the community at a little different pace. Just something that makes it more palatable and relatable and real time, like, you know, typically like we always do.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you guys both have such a unique way of, and you're both brilliant with the macro side of things that I think it's great that you guys come together and put something for plebs like myself easy for me to understand.
Right. That's the goal. Right. That's actually the goal, is to make sure
to make it
that
palatable for kinetics. To make it
correct.
palatable.
Correct. To make it palatable for everybody, really, right? We want to make sure that everybody understands it regardless of skill or knowledge level.
Well, because you
and that's the
can't
goal.
make a comprehensive, you can't make a comprehensive plan for your wealth and what you're going to do moving forward unless you understand these macroeconomic things that are happening outside of and around your digital asset.
Correct. And that's kind of why I used to do those macro streams, and they're good, but a lot of the times there just isn't anything worth updating people on.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that. So maybe something more scheduled that's relatable to what's actually happening at a very base macro level is better than what I was doing, because that's something people can really hold on to, because they're going to hear it in the news. They're going to be able to see what's actually in front of them all the time, because it's actually happening. It's a little different.
Yeah, it's relevant to what's happening in today's world. I think that's
Right.
part of Big Pep's success is that, he's watching the headlines and then he's seeing stuff that he's reading himself out of his own curiosity. And is like, you know what? This might have something to do with what we're doing here now. So he puts them in his stream. And I love that about Big Pep. He's one of my favorite streamers. Sorry, guys. Hate to throw that at all you guys.
Did you see the drunk stream?
What?
Drunk
After
stream?
pub. Yeah, after pub Pep stream.
No,
I love it.
I haven't seen that.
Flaming everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks, KTM.
Unhinged, uncensored.
I love it. I like when they throw my name in there and they start making fun of me or talking shit about me. I'm like, yes.
It's a
It's like getting roasted. It's like getting roasted by the community.
I'm Big Pep and I'm angry now. Brr, watch out.
He's not an angry guy, Big Pep. Like
He's slow motion Hulk.
Slow motion. But I liked the one time he got really angry at someone commenting some bullshit on his stream.
Wait a minute. That was that cat
probably
meme guy. The guy with the cat.
Oh yeah.
What was his name? Samka. That's it.
Does anyone have the clip? I would like to watch it again.
Oh no, we should definitely clip that one. That happened like 3 months ago or something.
Yeah, long time ago.
It was when HEX was still 40 something cents too, and that was very funny. Or was it before that pump? Even before the pump, right?
It was long. I think
It was
half a year.
a while back. Yeah, it was a while. He kept his cool. They told him off.
Highlight Latin America Crypto's comment after the super chat, of course.
This one?
Yeah.
Did you hear?
Have you guys seen that?
No.
So let me read it. Have you heard that the Bank of England has suddenly become concerned about El Salvador offering bonds not backed by US dollars and Bitcoin instead? Interesting.
They don't have that
very
much though, right? They have 200 Bitcoins?
It doesn't matter.
What I'm trying to figure out though is how that benefits them though, because you want a depreciating asset on a bond that people are paying interest on. I don't know why you would want an appreciating asset.
I think they just want money, KNTX, though, isn't it? They also
correct.
They just need money. It's
a tool for them.
Please
They don't
give us money.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Wait till they find something better. A lot of people are gonna ultimately discover HEX, and that's my point, right?
Yeah.
We have conversations with people outside of the crypto community.
I agree, Wales. Many people came into crypto because of Bitcoin, and we meet here
because of HEX, right? So this is gonna bring others to the table, because Bitcoin isn't that enticing for a reason. People got to understand that it hasn't really brought the big money that people thought it was going to bring to the table, because it's not that enticing, right? I mean, it's gone from 0 to 65K, sure, but everybody missed it, right?
Yeah.
Everybody missed
Yeah.
it. That's
Look
a
how
fact.
many billions. Look how many
Yeah,
hundreds of billions of dollars more in market buys have to go down for it to double in price.
I mean, this dude just put 3.5 billion into supposedly put 3.5 billion in a couple of days ago. What's his face?
I don't
Michael
see the
Saylor.
price difference.
And I can't tell.
Yep.
Can you? Of course
Nope.
not. Exactly. And that's the point. People don't want to understand, right? This is what separates the winners from the losers. Those that understand where the gains are. It's not about allegiance to whatever, right? It's simply the matter of fact that this is the newest iteration of the oldest technology and a better version.
Yep.
Right?
Is this
it
true?
even
What the hell?
it even takes care of your money for you. Bitcoin doesn't do that.
Yeah.
So a lot of the obvious things that people.
Oh, I love that. Put that back up there. Hillary Clinton, she would know because she sold uranium to him for Bitcoin.
Yep.
So she would know. Of all people, she would know.
Excuse me, KNTX. I'm a spokesperson for Hillary Clinton, and
You
honestly,
can
she
just
was
shut the
confused
hell
that
up right
yellow
now.
cake, yellow cake, was really yellow cake.
Nice. So,
Why is the
Do you
Bank of
remember
England
when exchanges
so
were
concerned,
onboarding
though?
people for free with 0.1 Bitcoin? I remember.
Wow, I forgot about
Yep.
that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's $6,500 right now.
So that's like the thing, right? We're so early. That I realized like Albany really helped me realize how early we are. We really got people that don't even know what crypto is, like just plain Jane English. Like we're so early, it's crazy.
It's like the unit bias, but for the whole industry.
Yeah, correct. That's right. That's exactly right. We're too deep into the weeds, right? We can't see what the layman can't because we aren't laymen, right? No matter the differentiation in our independent skill levels within the industry, we know what the hell is going on here at a minimum, right? So imagine the person that doesn't even know crypto. That's wild. So
Yep.
yeah.
Children of the Grave thinks that Das Bomb is Blowfield. Yes, Mr. Bond, come over to my house.
he's the evil genius behind many things. Be careful about speaking about Das Bank, Children of the Grave.
Das Blomfeld.
Das Blomfeld.
Too funny.
Yeah. So awkward silence, gentlemen.
Baum, Das Baum.
There is no awkward silences.
It is only a calm before a storm.
But you guys get it, like even we have to tone down like the level of conversation that we have, just so that when we are talking about things, like we got to explain a lot of these concepts that we consider just every day. They're not, basically. Like
You're
not
true
at
on
all.
that.
Yeah, not at all. Like I'm telling you, man, Albany really gave me a new level of appreciation for what we're doing here, because even I really wasn't getting it. Like I'm here having my own conversation. I wasn't talking to anybody. So, got to tone that shit down. Everybody has to tone it down. And that's the realization that I had. It's like, how are we going to onboard people that can't understand what the hell is going on, let alone what a crypto is, right?
Some people think
And
that money
who
is
doesn't
still
understand
backed by gold.
what's going on at all? The people that sell their aeroports to China.
Yep.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's...
How did that happen? Going into debt? Losing your whole fucking airport?
Yeah, just borrow some money to the biggest bully in the block. It's smart. Smart.
Yo, so true. So true.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy.
I'm
isn't
back.
it? Oh,
Hello.
welcome back.
You know what? I've never seen a grammar Nazi who is, and I'm sorry to say this, actually is trying to correct the German. John Bishop states, to be correct, is it der Baum? Der Baum?
Der Baum.
Der Baum. He knows his declension. Der, die
So-
und das.
Oh, you know about it. Okay. Der, die, das Baum, yeah. It just makes for a unique name on the internet.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's grammatically
It's
incorrect.
the only reason. But even then, people stole my fucking name. I hate that.
Did they steal your pretty little avatar tree?
Right?
No, that was kind of unique. I haven't seen anyone. But yeah.
Not yet.
And does the BPK stand
No
for
one's-
Blumpkin?
No one's right.
No, that's-
No one's right. No one's
That's
right click,
blood pack.
copy and pasted your NFT.
Crazy. Imagine that.
Das Bam. Soon you will see my Twitter saying Das Bam only won, and I will hijack your avatar as well.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
By the way,
Markable does that.
What does the BPK?
It's all
stand
part
for?
of the cloud chase, man.
It's a blood pact. It's my old UT Counter-Strike clan.
UTXO.
When I was 15, 16, we were playing those kind of games.
Like 3
Unreal
years ago.
Tournament, Quake 3, Counter-Strike 1.2, 1.3.
Ah,
Those were the days.
So that guy was Splinter Cell.
with no responsibility.
Yeah,
Less
the
money,
days
but
before
more
you got a
responsibility, and
life.
less responsibility.
And
best.
under Blood Pack Entertainment, we did resynchronization of Lord of the Rings, which was back in the day. It was kind of viral in Germany. So if
thank you,
if
Uncle Larry.
you're German and you want to look for Lord of the Weed, you're gonna have a good time.
Was it Das Bomb?
Well,
So KNTX, before we go, we have to hype up the Thursday event. We still have to sell some tickets.
What's happening Thursday?
Yes.
It's all for a
Yes.
good cause, which is the
How many
completion of
tickets
the
are left?
documentary.
Henry, you better have bought some tickets, damn it.
I bought VIP day one. I'm
All
done.
right, good. I get a meet. Well, if they let me in to the UK, then I might get to see it. So I might show up on the doorstep and then turn me away. So
Oh, I would
Which
I
I
would like
hope-
to do a game. Everybody
I
in
hope
the
that
chat.
isn't the case.
Everybody in
Go
the
ahead.
chat, if you're coming to the HEX party, type 1. Let's go. Let's see who's in.
Light it up, guys. Oh.
I will type for
Nobody. Well, there's no delay, right?
And there's nobody.
Nobody's coming.
they're just clowning you,
And
Dust
so
Bomb.
Cabana, so
Two, of
Cabana,
course,
it'll
the first
be.
one's
It
a
starts at 7:30 our time. So it'll be about 7
Of course.
Pacific, 8, 9. Shut up for a second, Papa. Shut up for a second. So it's about 9 o'clock, 9:30 your time that it'll start on the Eastern time zone, Cabanas, when the live stream should start.
Hey, Das Bam, this game kind of backfired on you, man.
Yeah.
I like
But it just means that nobody's coming.
I haven't
sad.
seen a single one.
What, Mel Tony puts up 17.3.
Yeah, right. That starts with a 1.
But now you've said you're live streaming, then everybody will watch it.
Okay, who's
In the
gonna
comfort of their own
tune
home.
in the middle of the night? I guess. For America, it's gonna be in the middle of the night, right? For the live stream. Who's gonna get up at 6 in the morning and watch the live stream?
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's in the
It's-
midnight in England, so it's afternoon-ish
2 p.m.
in America.
Yeah, it'd be an afternoon in the United States. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's afternoon.
I guess you're lucky then. Wow.
So, guys, it's all because of Discourse Syndicate that this will
7:30.
be streamed.
Yep.
So if you haven't hit like yet or subscribe, then go fuck yourself.
It'll be 12:30 Mountain Time, 1:30, 2:30, 2:30 Eastern. Sorry. So 2:30 Eastern and 11:30 a.m. Pacific. So
It's super late. I'm old. I need my parties to start at 9 so I can be at 12 back in bed.
Dude, the party starts at 7:30 UK time. 7:30. It's 7 hours ahead of Mountain Time.
There's going to be like an after party as well, and like obviously the main event
So, okay,
finishes
maybe
at 12.
I misunderstood. So wait,
I'm gonna
if
be
the
all
party
jet lagged. I'm
started
gonna
at
be
7,
crashed
why
out
does
on the couch in the
live
VIP
stream
lounge?
start at 11? Also, what did you say? Did I misunderstood?
So it's 7:30 p.m. UK time is when it starts. So Mountain Time, that's 12:30 since it's set, because that's the time zone I'm in. I just happen to know that UK is 7 hours ahead of us. So
okay.
it's going to be noon, just after noon for Mountain Time. It's going to be right before noon in Pacific, and it's going to be about 2:30 p.m. Eastern. And then Central 1:30 if you guys need me to do the Central for you too. 1:30 p.m. Central.
And the after party, the after party will be at the biggest nightclub in all of London, so it's going to be absolutely crazy.
I will not live stream that. Nice. I will be the techno Viking himself in that club.
Yeah, techno Viking.
Wait, we have to change locations? What the fuck?
Is it?
Oh
is
yeah,
it,
yeah.
Is it announced?
Yeah, but you're gonna get picked up by
Cryptomatic.
I think we can safely say it's at Fabric. Just the DJ lineup is not yet announced, but I heard DJ Friction is what I heard, which is crazy. Like that's one of the top guys in the world going to play. So amazing.
We're going to make so many new HEX.
You guys have fun.
Nah, Kinetic, you're coming, man.
I don't know.
You got to come.
I don't know if I can hang with the techno Viking.
He'll be asleep.
We will rave until the sun comes up.
I'm gonna need a little pep in my step. I'm gonna need a little pick me up.
Kinetic, you can go back to your party days, mate. You be like dancing around. You know?
That's one for.
There was a lot of Special K and MDMA in those days, and I don't want to go back to those days. So
I'm sure that's available somewhere in London.
Oh, I'm certain it is. Yeah. I'm certain it is. I do not want to go back to those days, man.
So if the after party is at Fabric, that's 1.2 miles away from where the original party is.
Yeah, it's not far away.
Yeah, it's not far at all.
And they're arranging a bus, I think, or buses to go there.
Yeah, okay. Then that is fine, I guess.
And there's many a taxi in London.
All of them
It's
smell
at
bad.
this time of night, though.
It's like it's a major city. You know. Like...
Do they Uber in London?
Guys.
Yeah, it's Uber.
I think it's time for the outro.
Play the outro.
Be there. Play it.
Roll.